17 years of experience for Ray Lewis, and he is already showing some of that leadership this week. Now, CBS in town this week shooting some promotional shots, getting video ready for their Super Bowl coverage. And in those shots, they were supposed to have the Super Bowl trophy, but Ray had it removed. He said, no way, this is what we're chasing. It's not something he wanted his guys to enjoy. Not yet.
Yeah, everybody wants to, have you take pictures.
It's always important, and it determines a lot. It determines the outcomes of a lot of games in this league. And I think if we play sound football, then we give ourselves more chances to get the ball in the end zone and give our defense, a better opportunity to make good plays.
A couple of weeks ago, Ray Lewis said he feels this is a team of destiny. Do you believe in destiny?
I don't know. That's the total Ray Lewis thing to say, and if he believes in it, I believe in it.
Maybe the ultimate in respect. Ray Lewis this week calling Joe Flacco the general of this team. And Joe has really gone from being a game manager to a guy that makes big plays in big moments. And Chris, here's a stat that I think is huge, not only in the regular season, but especially in the postseason. Joe has not thrown a fourth quarter interception all year. This offense had a franchise record for fewest turnovers this year. Joe has done a great job in limiting the mistakes, and that's a big reason why the Ravens have been able to close out games this season.
Yeah, no interceptions this postseason. Brett, you even got Joe to smile a little bit. Great job on that, because we know he's Joe Cool.
Here's Brett Harris.
And the party continues here on the banks of the Bayou. Qadry Ismail still here, and the big fella John Ogden has joined us as he is about to join the Hall of Fame. First ever pick in franchise history, and you'll be the first ever Raven to go into the Hall of Fame. Take us through today, John, your emotions. As I was watching you, you told me a couple weeks ago that there was a nervousness about what you were going to experience today.
Yeah, you know what, as the day progressed, it got progressively worse and worse. I mean, it started off pretty, plain. I just walked, the French Quarter, got something to eat. You do believe it, but you don't at the same time. So many emotions just go through you at the same time.
11 Pro Bowls, by the way, was the final count for John Ogden, one of the greatest left tackles of all time. And by the way, I think both of us probably noticed, check out the haircut.
I know, he got cleaned up. I was like, wow.
Well, you know what, if there's an occasion, I'm going to get a little cleaned up.
It's a special occasion.
Right.
The 1,000-yard rushers behind Big J.O. 6 times Jamal Lewis did it. Of course, he went to 2,000 in that record-setting season. Willis McGahee and Priest Holmes also went over 1,000 yards. And John, what they don't make a big enough deal about, in my opinion, is the 2 touchdowns. This guy was a great pass receiver, Q.
Versatile.
You were a great pass receiver. Tough to defend this guy.
Hey, when you're throwing it up there, Jonathan got those ups.
I mean, I'm sure, Q, as many balls you caught, I'm sure you had some drops. I was 2 for 2, buddy. 2 touchdowns.
He's perfect.
Perfect record.
2 for 2.
Receiver rating. I don't know if they have that stat, a receiver rating. I didn't think I really had a weakness in my game.
For us in Baltimore, you were the best. There's no doubt about that. Congratulations in going into the Hall of Fame. Just kicking off what should be a fantastic weekend. It was really cool to see, and all the best.
Thank you, Brett, man. Appreciate it, man.
I wouldn't give that report or him any of my press. He's not worthy of that. Next question.
But this is the day for questions, and lots of them. And that question about performance-enhancing drugs resurfaced. Ray's response had him questioning its relevance.
I wouldn't give him the credit to even mention his name or his antics in my speeches or my moment. I can't do it, so I won't even speak about it, because I've been in this business 17 years, and nobody has ever got up with me every morning and trained with me. Every test I've ever took in the NFL, there's never been a question if I've ever even thought about using anything. So to even entertain stupidity like that, tell him to go try to get his story off somebody else.
And that was just a small part of Ray's day. And like a rock star, he commanded a crush of cameras as the countdown to his final NFL game continues, set to culminate on Super Bowl Sunday. When you talk about retirement, Ray, it's going from weeks to days, days to minutes, and minutes to seconds. Are you going to miss any of this?
Wow, I'm gonna miss my teammates I'm gonna miss the locker room and what that feels like, you know, because some people look at us as teammates, but a lot of us, we'll go home as brothers, you know, that we'll have relationships the rest of our lives. So, you know, I promise you, I haven't slowed down one time, Brent, to reflect on my retirement yet. I haven't, because I can't, because if I do that, that means, once again, you've always heard me say this, that means I take a selfish approach. And this time ain't about me right now. This time is about my team and getting my team this Super Bowl win.